thank you very much for the cup of tea. And yeah, I've just done it on my phone, so I've transferred the money over to your business account, so amazing. I'm glad you can just get on with it so quickly as well. And I will make sure I'm out of the way, just for a couple of weeks at least anyway, but you are an absolute star. Thank you very much. I'll speak to you soon. Cheers, buddy. I certainly didn't expect things to be happening this quickly, but it's all happening, that is for sure. It's pretty busy up there. I'm going to stay away for a minute. So I have promised the main builder, who was the chap stood over there then, that we would keep out their way. A couple of weeks, just to kind of let them get on with it. Looks like they're getting all the material in anyway. Looks like they're just unloading deliveries, so that's pretty good. He reckons he can get it done real quick, you know. We're kind of approaching the end of September now. He's pretty adamant he can get that built by the middle of November. Now, I don't know how long it takes normally to build a house, but I mean, that's impressive. I wasn't expecting that. I suppose it helps though with the foundations and things already being in place. They're pretty much going to match the fitting of the old house, so no real work is needed, to be honest with you, so maybe that's kind of helped a little bit. But yeah, sounds good, and he's kept the price down. Really good, the price actually. So the majority of the brickwork is reclaimed, he said. He's got people, he's got contacts. So there's a lot of red brick that's kind of reused from other builds and other demolitions, I guess, that they've done in the past. So that's kept the cost real low. And then he's obviously got loads of contacts for the rest of the building materials. So £32,500. That's obviously not just for the materials, that's including his labour. So price may vary slightly, but if all goes to plan, that is not too bad at all. We did get our £50,000 from the town, which was brilliant, and we've only spent £32,500 of it on the house. So as it stands, we are looking okay. We've got a small amount of money just to secure some extra bits. The £32,500 isn't going to include things like kitchens. There's a few extra bits we're going to have to get, maybe some units to go in the house, probably a bed to sleep on, just some nice things, just some plants and things to kind of decorate it, I guess. So we are going to have to spend a little bit more money. I don't know what kitchens go for these days, really not sure, but we'll have to look into that over the next few weeks, just ready for, we've got about 6 weeks before potentially we'll be moving into our own house. That will be amazing. Now this area here, I just want to tackle this today. I just want to have a bit of a closer look just before we leave for a couple of weeks. So I did notice the other night, and I kind of stubbed my toe on it actually. But this like an old trough. Don't know, cow trough maybe. I do remember my nan and granddad had cows, but I really cannot remember where. I mean, maybe it was here. It might seem more familiar when you can actually see what you're looking at. But at the minute, it's not looking very good. I wasn't really too fussed about clearing this area up. I was going to leave this till last, but now that I found this, I am really interested. I do want to see what it is. So I think I'm just going to go and grab the strimmer. At least strim around this metal right here. We haven't given Mr. Travaskis back his really old-fashioned mower yet either, so maybe we can make another use out of that before we actually give it back to him. He hasn't asked for it. He hasn't asked for it at all. Okay, so yeah, let's just get trimming. Let's have a bit of a strim. We'll spend the morning doing this maybe, before we think about getting on. This shouldn't take too long. Okay, let's just start this up. Lovely. That will do for the minute. I can't seem to get that bush again. This strimmer can't quite handle it, but I think, we'll get the Zeta and we'll give this a quick once over. This is not going to take very long at all. I'm quite excited about this. Not that we really have the time or the money to consider cows, but isn't it? It's just a great feeling. It's a great feeling to know that we've got something. Right, let's put this back. We'll grab that Zeta. Okay, so we'll just get that all connected. Lovely. I quite enjoyed using this last time. Right, let's go around. Jump back in. I really need to get rid of that tree. It's very frustrating. Okay, let's head around to the field. couple of weeks ago when I put that cover crop into the very top field, I borrowed a Lamborghini tractor from the store, and my god was it good. It was so impressive. It was far too big for the farm, for definite. And I suppose because it wasn't mine, I was quite panicky about scratching it and avoiding all of my kind of low-hanging trees, but it was just so impressive. The power that it had was incredible. We really need something better. We could really do with something better for this farm. This seeder is just not quite enough. Brilliant. It's all up and running. It's sounding pretty good. It's sounding like it's doing a nice bit of chopping. So let's get through here. Let's get through some of these bushes. See if it can tackle these ones. Yeah. I tell you what, this thing is impressive. Really is impressive. Right, we're going to need to avoid these trees, but let's just have a bit of a trim around here. Can't really see where we're going. Oh, there's the old hedge there. Look, there's a bit of a fence there as well. So we must be headed in the right direction. Don't feel I want to go too close. I want to keep a little bit of privacy. Wow, job well done. This has been alright actually. And I really enjoy using this, I mean, do you call it a mower? This kind of cutter. It's really good, I do enjoy it. I think I might have to buy this, you know. I'm still not going to pay 500 quid for it, but definitely worth buying. The amount of work this has done for us is it's incredible for an old piece of scrap metal. Right, let's just trim this last little bit, and then we'll just get out and have a look and see what we've achieved. Let's just shut that off a minute. I mean, wow. This is pretty good. It's completely transformed it. This actually looks really nice now. There's quite a bit of grass all over the floor, but the thing is the quality of this grass, some of it looked really good, but a lot of it was quite bushy, and I'm not going to keep this, not for the goats. They deserve a little bit better than that, so we'll just leave this here. We'll let it rot away and wash away. I'm pretty sure we're going to get some rain as it gets closer to the winter anyway, so we'll just leave that. I'm not worried about that. But I tell you what, I'm quite surprised. It's coming back to me though. I remember this now. I remember this field. They definitely had some cows in here. Can't remember how many. Probably not too many, but yeah. I mean, I'd love to have some cows. I'd love to have cows, but I would have to do something here. I'd have to build some sort of gate or something Maybe a wooden gate. Maybe we can get an old scrap metal one. But that would be great. I mean, the hedgerow looks pretty good. I can remember I scouted this field out when we first moved in, but I don't remember seeing any of this here, and certainly not those troughs. But that's pretty good. The hedge is pretty high, so I don't think we'd have to worry about animals escaping there onto that main road. And this fence, I hope, looks okay. Maybe we'll just climb in and have a look. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty good. We've driven past this many times along the roadside there, and it's always looked fine. I think, I think we can certainly get some cows in here. They'll love it. They'll be able to climb in between the bushes. Yeah, it'd be really good. The bushes look thick enough so they can't get across into that next field, which is over there somewhere. Yeah, they will love it. We'll look into that. We'll look into that. Of course, at the minute, all I seem to do is spend money, so I'd have to probably consider whether or not they're actually going to make us any money. Don't really have the facilities here to be doing any milk or anything. But maybe I can look into it. I mean, Mr. Javascus will probably know. He seems a bit of an expert. These have obviously been here for a while. They're full of old dirty water. So we'll have to have a look at that. Give them a clear out. Yeah, job well done. I'm quite impressed. Right, let's park up this Zeta back in the shed. So we just need to make sure Denzel and Gladys are doing alright. A little bit of water and some more grass just to keep them going. We'll still come and visit as much as possible, once a day at the very least, probably twice. But we are moving away just for a few weeks, just to help the builders out at the top there, just to make sure we're out of the way. The area would be much easier to manoeuvre if that caravan wasn't there. So I did say I would do. We're not going far. We're going to go to Mr. Travaskis' farm. We're going to take our caravan. Don't really want to stay in the house with him and his wife. I'd feel a bit awkward. So we're going to take the caravan. We're just going to park it up outside somewhere. And yeah, stay there for a little while. It does mean though, the catch to it, he wants us to give him a hand around the farm. Which is fine. You know, he's a lovely guy. He does us favours quite often. So we'll give him a hand. Definitely. Now before I go any further, I'm just going to jump out and make sure I folded that up. That's that folded up. Right. Don't think this is quite powerful enough to chop that tree down, although it would be pretty handy if it was. Right, that will do. Let's just jump out. Brilliant. And we'll just reverse this back up next to it into the shed. And moan about the horsepower. It's doing a good job, so I can't complain too much. Does need a little bit of work doing to it though. Maybe I should restore it a little bit, just for Grandad's sake. I don't know. Again, I'm thinking about spending money. I'm not really thinking about earning money. Okay. Let's just see how these guys are doing. So they're still alright for water. This rain's on and off anyway, so that's fine. Let's just open up those gates. See if they need a little bit more grass. I'll just grab this shovel. Oh, this shovel is really heavy now. I can barely lift it. That grass has absorbed a lot of water. I guess that's the only concern. We're going to really struggle once it starts raining properly, actually keeping that grass any good. Right, let's just tip that into there. There we go. Right, we'll leave that there. We'll keep it handy. We're going to need to use that on and off anyway. But that's fun. We've got a decent bit of grass. It's only these two guys growing away. I honestly thought that he was going to be a naughty one, you know. I thought he was going to try and escape out of this fence, but so far so good. Hopefully they don't get up to any mischief while we're away. Cheeky little bugger. Right, let's head on. We'll leave that open for them, but we will shut those, otherwise they will run away. And I think, for a minute, we just say goodbye. Let's lock this up. Okay, so the Zeta is locked. Just have a quick close down of everything else. Just to flash our eyes over this field. Still looking pretty good. There's a bits of grass all over the place really that we missed, but what if we can get a good view of what they're up to from here? They did knock down that fence actually, so I could probably just walk straight in. Alright, let's squeeze through here. Ah, so that must be the start of the reclaimed house bricks, I guess. Maybe that's going to be the colour of the house. Who knows? They've got a lot of building materials around here though. It's a lot of cement. And it's also a lot of wood. Right, I need to move out of their way. They're looking at me a bit funny. So we're just going to connect up the caravan. We'll just move that out of the way a minute, just before I run it over. Connect up the caravan, head on over to Mr. Travascus' house. Well, I've just connected up the caravan, but I'll tell you what, I don't like the colour of the smoke coming out of that Range Rover. That does not look good. Not look good at all. Oh, I hope we didn't have problems with this. Anyway, it's looking pretty good. Let's head on off. I'm not going to try and squeeze out of that entrance again. So we will just open up this gate. Climb over again. Just give that a push. Alright, there we go. I need to organise replacing this windscreen as well. That is something we need to think about doing. Now, put the handbrake on. Jump out here. Oh dear. There is something not right with this. I've never seen it smoking like that before. Better hurry up before that breaks down. Right, let's push that shut. Right, well I'll leave them to it. See you later, Bob. They'll be alright. They know what they're doing. Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. Wow, I hope we make it to Mr. Travascus' house. Okay, just wait for the traffic to clear. I am going to have to take this really wide, because this is quite a large caravan. So we're going to have to go straight across almost, just to get out of that gate. Okay, that's fine. Now I'm just going to pop my hazards on. And we'll jump out and shut the gate up behind us. That scares me every time I look at it. Yeah, alright, just shutting the gates a minute. Right, let's go. Yeah, no worries, mate. Just pull out straight in front of me. Jeez. What is he doing? Why can't he even stay on the road straight? Why is he going so slow? Come on. This guy's really slowed down now. I don't know what his problem is. Or if he's been drinking or something. Come on. Oh dear. Oh. Are they getting out? Oh, I recognise that tall guy. Don't recognise that short guy though. You alright, mate? What are you opening the door for?
Me and my brother here. We got a problem. I know it's your problem.